The teacher, who died in 2001, will have her life examined in a documentary tonight on BBC Two, titled, Banned: The Mary Whitehouse Story. It will explore how, in the early 60s, with just a typewriter for help, the Midlands-born educator began a 3 decades-long battle against the country's permissive society, particularly against the BBC. The documentary delves deep into Ms. Whitehouse's life and how the conservative activist led campaigns at ensuring the broadcaster did not share content that was too sexually liberal. Her campaign saw her become the first president of the National Viewers and Listeners Association, but she has often been decried by some parts of society for her allegedly outdated views. This year, Samira Ahmed, a senior BBC broadcaster, delved into Ms. Whitehouse's life for a Radio 4 programme that re-evaluated her contribution to British society. Speaking to the Radio Times, Ms. Ahmed noted how during her research for the programme she reflected on Ms. Whitehouse and found that she was a witty woman, who loved fashion, enjoyed a lively argument and liked the company of young people. Earlier this year, Ms. Ahmed discussed how Ms. Whitehouse may have also been influential in Sir David's decision to ditch the offices of BBC Two in the 60s, where he was leading the newly formed channel, and return to nature programming. Ms. Ahmed was discussing Ms. Whitehouse's diaries during the interview, that formed the crux of the radio program. She said, Whitehouse's account of a phone call in which she harangued David Attenborough, then controller of BBC Two, over showing a sexually explicit film convinced me the experience may well have made him return to wildlife presenting, feeling safer in the jungle. Perhaps we owe her a debt of gratitude. Ms. Ahmed also championed Ms. Whitehouse's work that helped form the basis of legislation generations later, particularly regarding online age checks when it came to adult materials being viewed. The broadcaster added, her lobbying created laws banning the making of child pornography, indecent displays of porn magazines in newsagents and forced the vetting of home videos, all protections we now take for granted. The current online harms bill is trying to address dangers she warned of 40 years ago. Though question marks over her beliefs often plagued the teacher's career, others have continued to champion her work, including the likes of Reverend Peter Crumpler. Recalling a meeting he once had with Ms. Whitehouse at the RAC Club in London this month for Premier Christianity, Reverend Crumpler said, there was no mistaking the actual Mary Whitehouse when she arrived, wearing a brown fur coat, and with a hand outstretched in welcome. I was seeing, I wrote, the face that had launched 1,000 cartoons. Although I was painfully nervous to be meeting such a high-profile person with a fierce reputation, I found her warm and charming, and patient as I set up my cassette recorder. At the time, Reverend Crumpler was interviewing Ms. Whitehouse, and described the questions he asked her as predictable. He continued, as a young, evangelical Christian, I wanted to know about her faith and how this motivated her. I asked about how she felt young people regarded her, and I asked whether she was obsessed with sex. About her faith, she told me, it's basic. I can't say any more than that. I couldn't have stood up to what I have if I didn't have a sense of commitment that God wanted me to do this work. I don't take any notice of mockery. I've known for a very long time that ridicule is one of the most powerful weapons those who are opposed to what we stand for can use. Ms. Whitehouse was appointed a CBE in 1980. And died in a Colchester nursing home aged 91 in 2001. In a 2017 piece for The Guardian, journalist Mary Kenny described Ms. Whitehouse as a significant figure, and noted how some of her battles were justified, even prophetic. Banned. The Mary Whitehouse story airs tonight on BBC Two from 9 p.m.